I want to talk about something that I discovered on my own and have tested several times, and I call it a mini service. What we're going to cover today: the 4 common scenarios that creative service-based entrepreneurs face, my mini service solution, examples of 2 mini services that I have successfully sold and continue to sell, and then what makes for a good mini service. And then I want to introduce you to my first digital course called the QuickSell Kit. I'm going to talk about what's included in it, bonuses, and who it's for. And for some reason, if we have not yet met, my name is Megan. I'm the founder of craftandcreative.com, where I work with service-based creatives to craft websites that bring them consistent clients with less hustle. All right, let's dive into the scenarios. This is Amy. That's just a little avatar graphic that I found. And she's a copywriter. She's booked out with clients, but because of how involved her packages are, and because of how she's priced them, she's like a little bit shy about pricing. So even though she's booked out, she feels overworked and underpaid, and she wants a way to earn a little bit extra income without sacrificing her schedule. Next we have Sam. He is an artist and he's also a coach. And right now he's experiencing client crickets, meaning he's getting few, if any, clients coming in. And so he wants to offer a service that he can sell more easily that attracts clients so he doesn't feel like a fraud and he can make money in his business. Next up we have Vicky. So she describes herself as a multi-passionate. She's a creative, a little bit rebellious. And so she has all these ideas and all these things she wants to try, but she's not really sure how she can offer up some of her alternative ideas to her current audience, because that's not really what she's necessarily been talking about and building her audience around. And then finally, we have Kelly. She is a side hustler. She's newer to business, and she really just wants to earn some extra income on the side of her day job while she builds her email list and grows her side business. So she wants to do that without sacrificing her schedule and spending all day on involved client projects. Now, regardless of which scenario you identify with, but there is a single solution that works amazingly for all 4 of these scenarios. And I call that the mini service. So a mini service is a small offering that you can deliver quickly in order to get your clients a specific result or win. Here's an example of one of my mini services. So this was a limited time offering that I did called Course Coaching, and I made $150 from sending 2 emails, even though my audience wasn't expecting this kind of thing from me. So that was one of my mini services. The other one, which is actually an ongoing mini service that I provide, is Squarespace support, and specifically Squarespace code customizations. I've made $400 from this mini service, and considering that it only costs $50 for one of these service sessions, that's pretty good. What makes for a great mini service, one that's going to sell? It has to be specific. It needs to be a specific solution for a specific person or market. My specific person in course coaching was a creative entrepreneur that had taken a lot of courses already and was feeling a little bit coursed out and wondering if it was even worth continuing. She hadn't finished the courses that she had enrolled in, and she really wanted support and accountability to make sure she made the most of her investment. Very specific person there. Now, the specific market, rather than person for Designer on Demand, the specific market is people that use Squarespace for their websites. The other thing about what makes an effective mini service, it has to be specific, and I recommend that it's $100 or less, and that it takes you less than an hour of work to actually deliver initially. That's why I've created the QuickSell Kit, so I can teach you how to do this. You can learn my step-by-step, zero fluff method for creating and launching your own mini service. Ooh, pretty mock-up. This isn't even everything that's included, there's more there, but I just wanted to give you like a visual representation because those are fun. This is not your typical online course. It's not filled with 74 trite video lessons and an 873-page PDF download. And we're going to do things differently, so you actually apply it into actual tangible results. And to bridge that gap between that passive learning and that active participation that gets you results, I set it up in a way similar to what a college course might be like. So each module starts out with a brief lecture video where I give you the big picture overview of what we are covering in that module and the action steps for that week. So after the lecture lesson, we have the lab lesson, which is a screencast tutorial video walking you through step by step the process that we're taking in that week. So if we're writing a sales page, you see me going through, taking my research, putting it into the sales page template, and finessing it into a finished sales page. If we're designing the sales page, you see me in my design app called Sketch. I'm actually laying out the design. I'm building it in Squarespace. So I'm showing you completely behind the scenes and we're doing it together. And you can pause these videos and follow along. During the lab time, you actually complete that step of the work. And then finally, we have office hours. So I've set up a little discussion box in the office hours tab of each module where you can drop in your questions. And then I will go through on Fridays and I will answer all of them that I can. We will also have a live Zoom hosted office hours session at the end of the live course. So here's what we're covering. In module 1, we'll do quick idea validation and my undercover method of client research. In module 2, we will go over writing your sales page and the 4 essentials of an effective mini service package. Module 3 is how to design and build your sales page in Squarespace so that it looks really nice and attracts more clients. And then module 4 is a bonus module where I give you my 3 email swipe file for how I did my first email launch. So who isn't this QuickSell Kit for? People on WordPress that are using PCs. So if your website is not on Squarespace, and if you do not have an Apple Mac computer, then I don't recommend this because I don't think you're going to get as much value out of it, honestly. However, you can still benefit if you're using WordPress, but you do have an Apple computer. You have all of the modules, everything would apply to you, except when I'm building the page in Squarespace, you would just follow along and build your page in WordPress using whatever WordPress page builder you have. I love Elementor, I recommend it, I use that, but whichever page builder you have for WordPress, you would just do that. Or if you have a PC, like not a Mac, but your website is on Squarespace, so then still all of the lessons, all the content would apply to you, except whenever I'm designing in Sketch, the app that I use, you would just use whatever your design app is. So if you like Photoshop, you would follow along using Photoshop. If you like Illustrator, that's what you would use. Now, let's talk bonuses for Squarespace, your bonus. First, I'm going to put together a styles pack for you that you can actually import directly into your styles editor. And then all you would have to do is go through and change the colors to match your brand colors, and then change the fonts to be your brand fonts. You will get access to every single item in my code shop, all of the code snippets and customizations for Squarespace, the ones that are there now, and you will get all future ones for the life of the code shop. You will also get 1 designer on demand request. So for free, it's a $50 value. And I can actually implement any Squarespace customization for you with that. And special new bonus that I'm trying is you get direct one-on-one access to me via Voxer app on iPhone or Android. It's just a fun way that you can brainstorm ideas about what's included in the package, what you name the package, non-technical questions. And this is actually going to be priced at $197. It's worth a whole lot more than that. But for the early bird special, I'm actually knocking $100 off for you, and it's only $97. And so if you go to bit.ly/QSKJoin, and this is case sensitive, so the Q, the S, and the K are capitalized, and then join is in lowercase. And then just use the promo code EARLYBIRD to get your $100 off. This is valid until next Friday, when the early bird special goes away, and then it will just be the regular price. And then class actually begins on Monday, November 13th. So right now you have access to the orientation module, and on Monday the 13th you will get module 1. I am going to switch screens now and show you actually inside the course dashboard and take you for a little tour. Here we have inside the QuickSell Kit. Doesn't it look nice? I built this with Teachery and I'm super excited about it. So right now, everything is open, but it's actually going to drip out to you week by week. So on Monday the 13th, you will get this first module. And then the following Monday, you'll get access to the second module, and then the third, the following Monday after that, and then the bonus module in conclusion. Right now, right away, when you join, you'll get access to the orientation. So you will go through this quick orientation video, click here, and start your homework. And the homework would just be to create a brand mood board if you haven't already done that. I've included additional tutorial videos and additional resources for you to download here. So let's take a look at what some of the other modules will look like. You can see you have the lesson lab and office hours in each of these. And then for the bonuses, you have all the code shop things already loaded in here, my quick and easy email launch sequence, and your VIP bonus of that one free designer on demand request. So go ahead and jump in if you want. And if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. All right.